I'm gonna take it for a different angle because we'll come back because I want to talk about your content. But there was something we were chopping it up, and I learned a ton because, for you guys know, yes, I kind of dabbled into TikTok, and I really post all the time. Never, yeah, I know, but I did it because I needed to understand the industry. If I'm going to be directing, got to know all the different pieces. But what I found out from you is how diverse the spaces between TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You were showing me the analytics. So give me what that's like basing your entire business model, if you will. You're basing your entire careers or your business on something that it seems like you have no idea what's going to happen the next day.
Oh man, it can be really stressful.
So I got a job.
Yeah, so we started a company, but the thing is, like, starting out, it's like, okay, first we're making $0. There's no creator fund or anything. It's just making a difference in people's lives, making people smile, getting our videos onto Ellen DeGeneres, MTV, SportsCenter, CNN, wherever it was. I mean, national, international coverage, right? And then all of a sudden, everything's paying out. First thing you know, you're making $750 a month. $750 becomes $7,500 a month. $7,500 becomes $75,000 a month. And it's like, wow, crazy. Life is so good. And actually, when you and I had met, I was making like $150,000 a month plus just from my views.
Just on the views, not sponsorships.
Solely, not a single brand deal, just purely solely on my views.
Checks.
Yeah. And
from
it's like
all the different.
Yeah. From all Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. I'm missing one. But
YouTube?
That's okay. YouTube. Right. I wasn't even on YouTube
Pinterest.
yet. Pinterest.
Yeah. So that's another one, right? So you've got all these revenue streams as a creator.
You know what's funny is, like, the one I get the most excited about is Pinterest. And I'm like, I have 185 followers.
You do?
Yeah.
I think I have 30.
What?
I'm jealous. You have 5 times
Anytime
as many.
I get a notification, I'm like,
All right, everybody follow us on Pinterest. I don't know what my Pinterest account. But,
exactly.
We'll figure it out. We'll put it in below us afterward.
Yeah, but what's funny about it is that it's like, you go from, 6 months making $100,000 plus, all of a sudden, you get no notification. It's not like a job where it's like, hey, you have 2 months left. Hey, you have 2 weeks left. No. You have to take an entire month to figure out, I think it's just my content. There's something wrong with my content because now I'm not making any money at all. It goes from $150,000 a month to $1,500 a month.
Wow.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Very blessed.
Very blessed to be making anything.
No, but still, you can say that, but I want everybody to know, I've seen, different things. I had Jensen, who's 16 on here, and he's spending 4 to 5 figures to make one YouTube video out of his pocket. And if it doesn't do well, it's all gone.
Right.
So it's not just like, I'm going to go film stuff. I've seen the amount of effort you'll put into these things. Yeah. How many hours does it take? We were talking about this the other day. Come on.
Yeah.
My longest body painting, just the body painting part, was 14 hours. And then you add the setting up because you're your own lighting, you're your own camera crew.
You have to go buy all the materials.
Yes. Oh my gosh. The amount of time I would spend just setting up the lights alone was the most irritating thing. If I could take away one thing, it's the freaking lighting. I don't get it at all. Well, it's the worst.
That's this industry.
But then not only is she doing all of that work, but then she's scripting it, which she's not accounting for. She's talking solely about the painting is 14 hours, right? She's scripting it. She's filming it herself.
She's going and buying the paint.
She's going to the store buying the paints. She's spending all that time driving around to all these different stores and then saying, I've just driven to 3 different cities. Now I have to order it off of Amazon or wherever. And then she has to edit it all. That 14 hours of filming, she has to then edit 14 hours of footage. Or if she, got it down to 2 hours of footage, right? Whatever it might be. And it's like, wow. So it's more than 14 hours. But really,
it destroys, like, especially when they came out with the money aspect of TikTok, Instagram, whatever, it made it so much harder to want to create because I'm seeing people who do a dance video and it gets 20 million. I'm like, man, my life, like, what am I doing wrong? It makes it not fun anymore.
Even for me, it's like, we're together. We're both content creators. And it's like, I'll spend, because I used to spend, 6 to 8 hours a day filming this Karen series where it's like I was one of the proponents of like the whole Karen movement, where I had this neighbor Karen, and she wouldn't stop calling me Ethan. Oh yeah, of course it is. This is just an example of it, but like, I couldn't even post it on TikTok because they would take it down. But like, basically, it's like she would trash my house. She wouldn't stop calling me Ethan, and I had, I have very crass sense of humor, if you will, like SNL kind of style, and I would just like do things to, help push it along. Of course,
get her
it's
to
all
the point
scripted.
where she needed to let go.
Yeah, of course, it was all scripted, and Karen wasn't really a neighbor. It was my mom and all these things.
Yeah.
People who are going to watch this are going to be like, it was his mom, like
it was
years
his mom
later,
the whole
right?
time? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, they all knew already.
Well, reality TV is not even real. And
Right.
I mean,
what are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry. Yes,
The Kardashians aren't
so
real.
I know it's fake. Everything's fake.
Everything's fake.
Except for this. This is real.
This is real,
I was so sick of spending all of this time. It was like $1,000 per video to make, and then it would take all the driving, like we were talking about. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. And so I just started doing simple things like throwing balls into a sink and like making it even more about the people more directly, where it's like, your dad must give you $10.10, and it's like up to fate. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
wait, but for what
takes
I
me
love
two
about this
takes.
is 800 plus comments, 100,000 likes.
Yeah.
Now, what's 1,000 comments on something? You tell your dad yes.
Oh, I know, right? No, it's like
just-
it's all the tags. People tag.
What if you don't have a dad?
So what if my dad left? What
My
dad?
What dad?
I know. My dad's
love
in
comments.
jail. Like, but a lot of them are like tagging people too, and
Right.
but if we look at the analytics, it's like, the video's 8 seconds long, as you can see at the top, and the average
2 million
watch time is 10 seconds. So I'm making content that's just so watchable.
Yeah,
so
that means they're watching it
shareable.
more than one.
Exactly. And that's kind of the secret with social media. It's like, if you can do the shorter form content, if it's like 7 to 12 seconds, and Anna's looking with the glazed look over her eyes because she spends so much time, she'll make a minute-long video. And, sometimes they might jump up to 17 million views or 20 million
my
views.
biggest video is a minute and like 3 seconds of me
Right.
dressing up like Hannah Montana.
Right.
Like,
And that's because the
took me
average
5
watch
seconds
time
to
is longer. You
So
know what I mean?
what's more important? Is it views, watch time, dwell time, platform?
It depends what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for brand deals, if you're looking for pay, you want higher views. So if you notice the views on this video, it's 1.8 million views, but I only have 106,000 likes. So it's just under 10% engagement with the likes, right? But that's okay.
And 10%
the
is kind of the magic number?
10% is like the magic number. Yeah. Where it's like, it's going to probably hit, right? But again, it's mostly about that watch time. Because like now TikTok is starting to become kind of like YouTube, where it's like, people who aren't even on the platform are like watching the videos, just like with YouTube, where it's like you go onto Google and the videos kind of pop up, and it's like they don't need to have a YouTube account to watch the videos on Google.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's kind of becoming more like YouTube in that kind of sense. So it's like if we look at a YouTube video where the engagement is like way less, like, and it's because of that exact thing, where it's like if we go to my channel, right? It's like, let's go to one of the more popular videos, right? So popular. This one has 46 million views, right? It only has 800. Oh, it's not pulling up, but it's got 46 million views.
Oh, I think
and it has, let me go back to the screen mirroring so we can all see it. But it has only like, with 46 million views, let's see. It's going to let us watch it? No, it won't let us watch it, but that's okay. It has 800,000 likes for 46 million views. Yeah, let me put back on.
Is that on YouTube?
That's on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we could pull it. Yeah, we could fill it in.
Yeah, we can't see it, but you can see that it has 46 million views. It has 800,000 likes.
Oh, this is the waxing where you let everybody rip your hair off.
Yeah.
Now, what I love is you've gone from Cheese of Truth.
Yeah.
You've gone through the balls in the sink. You've gone from being waxed. You've been
tattooed.
Everywhere.
Shaved his
Literally
eyebrows.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when you run out of space on your body? There's no.
Oh, I mean, they only have one leg. So this is my TikTok leg or my social media leg, where it's like they get to choose all the tattoos on this leg. They've given me this life. They get my entire leg.
You're giving them a leg.
I'm giving them a
How
leg
about an
for
arm?
a career.
Because isn't the expression an arm and a leg?
Well, actually, I did
That's a
the
good
palms
point.
of my hands too.
Yeah, he did his hands. He did do
Okay.
that.
Boing.
Yeah, so
And
that's
you did the bottom of your feet.
I do the bottoms of my feet all the time. You know what's cool about the bottoms of your feet? If you get
You
a
told
tattoo
me this, and he's been trying to get me to do one. It might happen.
I think you should.
Goes away. Just do it.
They come off.
Yeah, they come off. Permanent tattoos on the bottoms of your feet wear off after 2 weeks. Permanent tattoos are permanently gone.
All right.
Life hack for those of you watching.
If we get enough comments, we'll do it together.
Oh, let's do it. What do you want to get?
Exactly.
We should get made in Italy.